Hey y'all, welcome back. Today, we're diving into something that caught a lot of people's attention, the hands-off protests on April 5th. Now, these protests were massive, happening in over 1,200 locations across all 50 states and even globally. The targets? President Donald Trump and Elon Musk. But here's the thing. Black communities were noticeably absent. Let's break down why. First off, we gotta talk history. Black communities have faced a long legacy of trauma when it comes to protests. Think about it. Every time black folks have stood up, they've often faced disproportionate consequences. This creates a deep-rooted mistrust and skepticism towards protests, especially when they don't directly address systemic racism or police brutality. It's like, why put yourself in harm's way if the protest isn't about your immediate struggle? Safety concerns are also a big deal. The Trump administration has been pretty aggressive, and the fear of targeted retaliation is real. Just look at Mahmoud Khalil, a Palestinian refugee who got arrested during the protests. Imagine the fear in black communities, knowing they could be next. It's not just paranoia, it's a survival strategy. Then there's the issue of focus. Black communities have their plates full dealing with police violence and economic inequality. These issues are pressing and immediate. So it's understandable they'd prioritize their battles over broader political protests. It's not about indifference, it's about prioritizing survival. Protest fatigue is another factor. The Black Lives Matter movement has been relentless, and continuous activism can lead to emotional and physical exhaustion. It's draining to keep fighting without seeing immediate change. Sometimes you need to step back to recharge and strategize. Speaking of strategy, many black activists prefer alternative forms of advocacy like community organizing or local political action. They see these methods as more effective than large-scale protests. It's about making a long-term impact rather than a short-term statement. Now, let's not forget the specifics of what the hands-off protests were about. Government downsizing, economic policies, immigration policies, human rights, and attacks on democratic institutions. These are important issues, but they might not resonate as deeply with black communities compared to their immediate struggles. So, there you have it. A mix of historical trauma, safety concerns, focused priorities, protest fatigue, and strategic choices. These reasons paint a broader picture of why black communities chose to stay out of the April 5th protests. It's not about apathy, it's about survival and smart advocacy. When black Americans step back from protests, history proves they're not stepping away from the fight. They're stepping around it. This is the psychology of survival refined over 400 years. The wisdom to know when to storm the gates and when to quietly claim the keys, because true power isn't just in the spectacle of resistance, but in the strategy behind it. We don't protest for attention. We resist for results. Let's keep these perspectives in mind as we continue to fight for justice. Thanks for tuning in. If you found this insightful, hit that like button, share, and subscribe for more deep dives. See y'all next time.